And in the middle, everybody looking right here for me.
After. Don't worry.
Kristen looking right here. Everybody right here in the middle.
Hello, looking
To the left, sweetie. To the left. Layla, to the left.
Everybody looking right here in the middle. And keep coming to your left.
And then right next to us, please.
Let you step out from the background so we can get that twisty bit. There you go, thank you. There we go, guys.
What interested me most was just getting to know a person that was so... Savannah innately is a really creative, really delicate, very honest, present. Like when you're with her, you can't imagine that she was ever the person that you would go to create an elaborate hoax with, because she's like the most genuine person. And so I just wondered what it was like to be that age, coming of age, and knowing that you're a confusing presence in the world, but that you're yourself not that confused, but that you want to get something out and there's something in there to express, and you meet another artist that's like encouraging you to do so, and you jump in, like without thinking. You just go, that sounds epic, that sounds like me. And so I just wondered what it was like to go through that age and that time in such a storm.
Kristen, looking over the camera. Kristen, right here. Kristen, right here.
Like, we're so lucky that we found each other and found this place that we could inspire each other toward the same character we were inventing and exploring, and a love story at its core between two people who want to drive each other toward art, probably more in Savannah's case and more in Laura's case toward oneself, because there was so much perhaps shame or fear about being who she was versus creating an alter or avatar to express her art. So we had to be run and gun. It's very indie style, and that's an amazing way to get to know each other and find deep intimacy in the work from the get-go.
You want to keep a secret?
What's this?
It's my book.
JT Leroy.
Who's this kid?
So JT's like your pen name.
More like my avatar. The book is doing really well. People need to see JT now. When I first saw you, I thought you looked like him.
Huh?
You've got all these selves inside of you. Explore them.
Okay,
Ladies, quick back.
There we go. AP.
Laura, one quick solo. And right here, all the way down the end. And we'll, as soon as we just put this one more time, right above.
And right next to him, straight ahead.
I lived in San Francisco during the kind of the entire JT saga, and I was always obsessed with it. So it was a complete dream to turn Savannah's incredible memoir into a film. But in addition, I made a lot of projects about like identity and trying to kind of like be someone else or pretend to be someone else. It's just a kind of subject matter I'm very interested and obsessed with, and this is kind of like the penultimate version of someone kind of like pretending to be someone else in order to, kind of find out who they really are, which is a very bizarre, weird thing to say, but it's kind of what happened.
You establish yourself as someone else.
JT, you're here at last.
And nobody even notices.
You sound like a woman to me, but you insist you are a man. Are you really who you say you are?
Are you really who you say you are? I can't really tell. Are you a man?
You're as much a part of JT as me.
I just wanted to tell you how much your work means to me.
It's super real for some people, you know?
Untangled finally.
She doesn't want you. She wants the rights to the movie.
Every time you come back from being JT, you're a mess.
It's like a bit of a dire thing to make a movie. It's like racism on a very first
Savannah, the front here.
That's my fault.
I think our cultural context, we're in a different place than we were, say, 10 years or 12 years ago when the reveal happened. And it's interesting to kind of be able to watermark that.
Film-going experience is changing, and therefore honoring excellence in film may also have to
want to believe the things that we want to believe. And if they're shouted from the rooftops, kind of depends on who's shouting it and what the desire is and what that craving is for people.
I mean nothing. Literally nothing, except we had an amazing time, and much like Kristen might say about the things she can say nothing about, it's amazing to work with and explore powerful female characters with a tribe and talk about the sisterhood, much like something she's in, which she's not going to tell you anything about. Take it away, Kristen.
That sounds like Charlie's Angels.
And I'm so excited about it.
And isn't it great to work with a tribe of...
Yes, it is.
Well, let me ask you, do you think that the story of Charlie's Angels has evolved in this kind of post-Me Too Time's Up era?
Yeah, I think I love the movies that I grew up, the Charlies that I grew up with. The only reason to make it again is because it's just a different time. It's a different year. We're just as silly. We have just as much fun. It's just like, I think the craving that we have to feel like there are more than just three of us that are like superhuman or like superheroes, I mean, that actually there's an enormous network of women everywhere and that is like an expansive group is like why the movie is being made.